Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Eastside Early College High School class of 2026. ¡Bravo! ¡Woo!
Please be seated. Good morning. I am Dr. Susan C. Thames, the proud principal of Eastside Early College High School. Welcome to our class of 2026 commencement ceremony. While this is a time of joy and celebration, our graduation is a formal ceremony that requires dignity and respect from all in attendance. I ask that all guests act respectfully during these proceedings. We will begin our ceremony with the senior class officers, Shalea Murphy and Tiara Harris, leading us with the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge. The national anthem will then be performed by the Pride of the Eastside Band.
Good afternoon. I am Shalea Murphy, Senior Class President.
And I am Tiara Harris.
Please stand if you can join us in sing the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the Texas Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
You may now be seated.
Sorry, please stand.
Please be seated. At this time, I am honored to introduce our esteemed platform guests and campus leaders. From Austin ISD Leadership, Matias Segura, AISD Superintendent. Dr. Angel Wilson, Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Schools. Dr. LaTanya Amerson, Assistant Superintendent of School Improvement. Dr. Jonathan Smith, Executive Director of Secondary Schools. And our fan favorite, Mrs. Annabelle Garza, our Executive Director of Secondary Schools for Eastside Early College High School. Our AISD Board of Trustees, Candace Hunter, District 1. Dr. Kevin Foster, District 3 Secretary. Lynn Boswell, District 5 AISD Board President. Andrew Gonzalez, District 6 AISD Board Vice President. Fernando Lucas de Uriuste, at-large position, 8. From the Eastside Early College High School campus, Academy Director, Mr. Quentin Thomas. Counselor Pamela Jesse. Announcing names for the class of 2026, Tatiana Lariva and Lee Vladica. Class of 2026 valedictorian, Jessica Riviera Hernandez. Class of 2026 salutatorian Zara Zavala. Senior class officers Shalea Murphy and Tierra Harris. The school leaders who helped many of these seniors get off to a strong start are also joining us on the stage. The vertical team principals include Samantha Hill, Zavala Elementary, Lupe Molina, Allison Elementary, Dr. Jennifer Stevens, Ortega Elementary, Eliana Barrera Lumon, Sanchez Elementary, Natasha Barrieto Romero, Go Valley Elementary, Edna Cortinas Martin Middle School, and Timothy Estes Keeling Middle School. Thank you for doing fantastic work preparing our students academically, socially, and emotionally. We share wonderful families and communities that honor us with the responsibility of guiding the education of their precious children. Also assisting us today are Registrar Christina Ariano Diaz, Assistant Principals Michelle Byers and Maria Perales, College and Career Counselor Roderick Blair, Graduation Coach Kathy Ivonic, and Athletic Coordinator Luis Becerra. A special recognition goes to our guest diploma presenters who are Austin ISD staff members. Elsa Martinez presenting to her scholar, Eliana Martinez. Violetta Sagoon presenting to her scholar, Harvey Stephen Sagoon. Amanda Sanchez presenting to her scholar, Mariah Sanchez. Monica Martinez presenting to her scholar, Tristan Slutz. Kristen Perez presenting to her scholar, Genesis Perez. Former board trustee Ophelia Maldonado presenting to her scholar, Destiny Calderon. And our outstanding teachers, teaching assistants, and staff. None of these seniors would be here today without the commitment and hard work that happens daily from each of our staff members. So please give them a round of applause. Additional vertical team principals, Jose Salazar, Allison Elementary, and Tamsin Michael, Zavala Elementary School. At this time, I would like to ask our esteemed AISD School Board Trustee, Fernando Lucas de Uriuste, to address our seniors.
Give just a moment for former trustee Ms. Zapata. Thank you, Principal Thames, everyone, for having me here today. I'm happy to have the opportunity to speak with you, the class of 2026. I gave a lot of thought about what best to say to you today. There's a lot of speeches. This is kind of towards the end of graduation. We've heard a lot of really good speeches. And I was curious what you all specifically would benefit from hearing. And so I want to poll the audience just a quick question. I want to see if you all truly understand what you've done today. So with a round of applause for yourself, let me hear how proud you are of yourselves. Okay, thank you. That's helpful for me. To the family and community and teachers all around us, can you please show me how proud you are of these graduates today? Okay, no judgment here, but there was a little bit of a difference. A little bit. And so I wanted to speak just a little bit about pride. You know, one of the slogans they have for AISD, they say AISD proud. And then we have the pride of the Eastside as well. So what does it mean by pride? You know, looking it up here, I have some notes. Pride is a primary emotion characterized by a sense of security in one's identity, performance, or accomplishments. It's sometimes considered the opposite of shame. And it says, depending on the context, pride may be viewed as either a virtue or a vice. So it's talking about context. What do we mean by context? Context is what things mean, right? Not just what the word is, but what it means. They talk about context clues in language arts. So what's the context here? I think it's pretty clear we're not talking about a vice. This is a celebration. This is your graduation. This is talking about the virtue of being proud of what you've done. Can I ask the Eastside staff to please stand? All the Eastside teachers, please stand. Thank you for helping me out here. So they're helping me with a little context again here. What type of pride are we talking about? In this case, I'm talking about the pride in the work that you do, the pride in doing a good job. And that's pride that's not just based on yourself, it's based on what you're doing for other people. And so again, pride of the Eastside. This is the staff that is where the rubber hits the road, allowing that pride fruition in the way that it's addressing this class. The teaching, the nurturing, all the effort they've put in. So one more point of context on pride. If you look around, you see your families, you see the community that's supporting you. It's a different type of pride, right? I've heard lots of speeches about the sacrifices that families have made. A lot of students that really, really appreciate what it took for them to get where they are. It's not just what you did, it's what your families did, what the community did. Everyone's supporting you. It's a different type of pride. It's hometown pride, right? It's Eastside pride, it's AISD pride. With that context, I want to turn my attention back to you all, the graduating class. You truly deserve to be proud of what you've done. One last thought on that. Just to make sure, you know, pride is always a virtue and not a vice. It's really, really good to offset it with humility and gratitude. I'll go to my notes again. Humility is the character trait of having accurate, modest views of oneself. Far from being a sign of weakness or low self-esteem, it's an inner strength marked by a lack of arrogance, a willingness to admit mistakes, and an openness to learning from others. Humility is an act of community. Gratitude is the emotional state or attitude of appreciation, thankfulness, and recognition of the goodness in one's life. Far beyond basic manners, it's a practice to reset your mindset. I would argue this is also, again, a community attribute. It's what allows us all to be here together, proud, so proud of what you all have achieved. So one more time for yourselves, let me hear how proud you are. Class of 2026, congratulations. Now, it's my distinct pleasure to present our superintendent, Matthias Segura. Matthias is someone that I know takes pride in his work. One of the most humble people I've seen since coming into this work, and someone whose gratitude, I think, is expressed in the work that he does for this community. He's an AISD graduate. Austin is his home. His mother dedicated 42 years to teaching in AISD classrooms. He's a father of 2 current AISD students, one who's graduating, next graduation after this. He carries the legacy of his leadership through his unwavering commitment to ensuring strong outcomes for every student while upholding what makes us uniquely Austin. His leadership is guided by a simple but powerful truth. Strong schools make a stronger Austin. Please join me in welcoming our superintendent.
All right, Eastside, it's graduation time. We're going to have fun. I know it's early, but we're going to have fun. I'm Matias Segura, the proud superintendent of Austin ISD. Thank you, Trustee Di Orioste, for your comments and your support to the graduating class. Thank you, Dr. Thames, for your leadership and all the staff that got our graduates to this moment today. Now, to our families in the stands and our community members, I need you to look around. You see those blue shirts standing around? They've been working for months to get all of us here safely and organized. Please help me give them a round of applause, y'all. The blue shirts. Thank you, blue shirts. To the Austin ISD families in the crowd, welcome and thank you. We are excited to celebrate this incredible milestone as one Austin ISD family. Now, usually, when a speaker takes the mic, we wait for the quiet. But the moments before we get started are so powerful. There's a specific electric kind of energy. A kind of energy that only happens on a day like today. It's the scanning of the crowd, like, I'm over here. It's the low hum of thousands of people coming together to share a moment. I love that sound because it's the sound of community. It tells our graduates that they are known, that they are seen, and that they belong. But tomorrow, graduates, when those caps are tossed in the backseat of the car and those tassels are hanging in your rearview mirror, that sound is going to change. You're stepping into a world that can feel less like a community and more like a shouting match. We often tell graduates, go out and change the world. But for the class of 2026, I know that phrase feels heavy. In a world pulsing with digital outrage and relentless ping notifications, how do we discern what actually matters? The algorithm wants you angry and impulsive. We want you unshakable and intentional. Because the loudest voices rarely hold the most weight. Noise just echoes. But character resonates. When you stand firm in who you are, your authentic voice cuts through all that noise. And you built that voice year after year right here in Austin ISD. All right, graduates, I got to ask you, I need you to do something for me. I need you to raise your hand if you started in Austin ISD in kindergarten. Just raise your hand. Raise them up high. That's 13 years, y'all. That is amazing. 13 years. That means you've been guided by more than 50 teachers and coaches. You've been nourished by over 2,000 meals. And you've traveled thousands of miles on our buses. And let's not forget all the practice sessions, the group projects, and the late night study sessions. Those 13 years were your training ground. They were a lesson in learning how to speak up, how to listen, and how to figure out who you are amid all that noise. And many of you demonstrated that exact maturity this year. When faced with complex issues, you didn't just tune out or scroll past. You chose to engage. You used your voice, and you learned how to stand up for your beliefs. In my role, I've had to practice similar skills. Leading a district like ours meant standing firm in our values while navigating intense pressures. And I have certainly had my fair share of public scrutiny. But in moments of immense pressure, you don't compromise on what's right. You stay grounded in what matters most. Our shared values, creating great humans, and equipping our students with the skills and character to build a life of purpose. An Austin ISD education has never been a race to an elite college or a perfect test score. Hey, y'all, the world doesn't need your GPA. It needs your grit. And I know you're wondering if the world is going to keep its promises to you, and it's okay to feel that way. You had a global pandemic change your childhood, so you already know how to handle the unexpected. And that's exactly what you're going to need when you handle your future first. Soon you'll have that first night in the apartment when you're all alone. It's a little too quiet. Everything sounds a little too loud. Or maybe that first job interview. Or maybe it's the time you pitch that first idea to bosses that have decades on you. Our job wasn't to promise you that nothing bad would ever happen. It was to prepare you to handle those first with grit and with grace. Class of 2026, you carry the spirit of East Austin, a community that values the authentic and the diverse. Never let the world's bitterness steal your capacity for all. The world is noisy and uncertain, but you are Austin ISD educated. Don't just take space in the world as it is, reimagine it. Now I need you to go out and make some good noise. Congratulations, Eastside Early College High School class of 2026. Very well done.
Thank you, Superintendent Segura. We appreciate those words to our scholars. And at this time, we will now have a selection by the Pride of the Eastside Band. Good morning again, Eastside Early College High School families, honored guests, community members, faculty, staff, and most importantly, our phenomenal class of 2026. It is truly an honor to stand before you today celebrating this incredible milestone with all of you. Today is a celebration of perseverance, a celebration of growth, a celebration of purpose, and above all, a celebration of you. Class of 2026, standing here today is especially meaningful because I have had the privilege of walking alongside you for the past 2 years as your campus principal. And let me just say what an incredible transformation it has been to witness. I have watched you grow in ways that go far beyond academics. I have seen confidence emerge where uncertainty once lived. I've seen maturity develop through challenges. I've seen leadership rise, voices strengthen, goals become clearer, and resilience take center stage. The growth has been powerful and deserves every bit of celebration. There were moments that tested you, moments that stretched you, moments where life may have whispered, "This is too hard." But scholars, you kept going. Even with my daily personal electronics reminder and random tardy sweets that I know that you truly enjoyed, you paused, adjusted, and kept going. You continue to achieve greatness in spite of setbacks, in spite of obstacles, in spite of moments that could have convinced you to stop. And that is what makes today so special. Before I go further, I must pause to recognize the incredible adults who helped make this moment possible. To the Eastside Early College High School faculty and staff, please stand. Our teachers and assistants, counselors, office teams, custodians, cafeteria staff, security personnel, specialists, and every adult who poured into this graduating class, thank you. You may be seated. This work is not easy, but your unwavering commitment to our scholars matter more than words can express. And to our incredible dream team, my leadership team, Mr. Quentin Thomas, please stand. He's the Academy Director. Ms. Michelle Byers, Assistant Principal, please stand. And Ms. Maria Perales, Assistant Principal, please stand. Thank you for your dedication, leadership, and care for our scholars and our school community. It means more to me than you know. You may be seated. Lastly, to our Eastside Early College High School families, thank you for entrusting us with your scholars and being continued partners as we continue to grow and work diligently to build Eastside Early College High School as a premier high school in Austin ISD. Before we close this chapter together, I want to take a moment to recognize the incredible accomplishments of many members of the class of 2026. These scholars have shown exceptional dedication, perseverance, and commitment throughout their high school journey, and today we proudly celebrate their achievements. Scholars, if you have achieved the following recognitions while attending Eastside Early College High School, please stand and remain standing. Earned an Austin Community College Associate's degree, and Eastside Early College High School has 3 scholars who have earned this distinction. If you have earned 12 college hours, please stand and remain standing. If you have earned 15 college hours, please stand and remain standing. If you have earned 18 college hours, please stand and remain standing. If you are in the top 2% academically, please stand and remain standing. If you are in the top 5% academically, please stand and remain standing. If you are in the top 10% academically, please stand and remain standing. At this time, I ask the audience to join us in a round of applause to recognize these outstanding academic achievements and honor the hard work of our graduating senior scholars. You may be seated. In addition to their academic success, the class of 2026 has collectively earned $1,561,800 $855.45 in scholarships and grants. This incredible accomplishment reflects the determination, talent, and bright futures represented by this graduating class of 2026. We are proud of all you have achieved and excited to see the path each of you will take from here. Class of 2026, although you have already held your senior sunset, and that was a beautiful marker of this season, always remember you are brilliant, you are worthy, you matter, and you are a part of the legacy of Eastside Early College High School. Class of 2026, it has been an absolute joy to watch you grow, to cheer you on, and to celebrate this moment with you today. The view I have right now is extraordinary. I see caps on, gowns on, dreams alive, and Eastside Early College High School scholars ready. Continue to achieve greatness. Continue walking in your purpose. And to those of you who sent me my reminder about forgetting the memo for what to wear on Wednesdays, I did not forget. I am wearing some pink underneath this robe today. Congratulations to my sunshines, the class of 2026. Pause up. They're my children, so apologize about the sentimental. These are my babies, so I'm very proud of them. At this time, I want to introduce the salutatorian of the class of 2026, Zaira Zavala, who will address the graduating class. Zaira plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin, has received the AISD African American Academic Achievement Award for the past 4 years, has achieved the Austin ISD Latino Academic Achievement Award, has earned her Associate Arts degree in General Studies from Austin Community College, received Academic All-District Honors, and has received the AISD Trustee Award for the past 4 years. Again, the salutatorian, Zaira Zavala.
Good morning, teachers, students, family, and staff. My name is Zaira Zavala, and I'm honored to be standing before you all delivering this message. I apologize for making you guys sit through another speech so early in the morning, but hopefully you guys can take something meaningful from it. Standing up here today is not anything I could have expected 4 years ago. I'll be honest, my experience as a freshman was not one of the best. Coming in, I had a pre-established idea in my head of what high school would look like. Unfortunately, the reality was far from what I envisioned. I spent so much time feeling out of place, questioning whether I chose the right school, and worrying if I had already messed things up for myself before they even began. But that was far from the truth. Regardless of my doubts, I decided to push through. Instead of letting this one decision dictate my experience, I challenged myself and took advantage of every opportunity I had in front of me. Slowly but surely, things began to change as I built my own path. The process was absolutely not linear, and there were times where I questioned if my hard work would actually amount to anything. But these moments led me to realize something important. What once felt like a setback was actually part of a bigger picture that I couldn't see yet. This whole time, I was being led exactly where I needed to be. I learned that not everything reveals its purpose immediately. In the moment, it's easy to fall into stress and register obstacles as failures. Looking back, I now understand that those obstacles were not failures, but stepping stones to success. I'm sure we've all had moments over the course of our high school journey where things didn't go how we wanted, where we were unsure of what we were doing, or when we doubted ourselves. But regardless of all that, look at us all here today. While our accomplishments are what tend to stand out the most, what makes this so meaningful is everything it took to achieve them. The early mornings, the late nights, the unseen mental battles, and the moments where you kept going even without knowing where you'd end up. To my classmates, today we celebrate our resilience. We look back on all of our individual journeys and struggles we have gone through these past 4 years. Whether we are close or not, I want you to know that I am proud of you all. Keep going. Even when the path is unclear, when doubt arises, or when you are unsure of the next steps, keep going. To the teachers, coaches, advisors, and Eastside staff who have made a positive impact on my high school experience, I truly appreciate everything you have done for me. Your passion for what you do stands out and is present in the way you support students every day. A mi familia, me gustaría tomar un momento para agradecerles por estar aquí. Gracias por todos sus sacrificios, por su apoyo y por todo lo que hacen por mí. Desde los deportes hasta lo académico, ustedes significan mucho para mí. Los quiero. To my mom, I would like to say thank you for raising me to always be the best version of myself, for pushing me to become the standard, and for believing in my capabilities. I would not be up here today without your guidance and support. I hope I can continue to make you proud. I love you. Class of 2026, as we conclude this chapter of our lives and step into a new one, let's remember one thing. The path ahead may seem foggy, but trust that every step is leading you somewhere meaningful. I pray that we have faith in our journey and God's plan for us. The biggest blessings often come from the moments we least expect. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you.
And once again, congratulations to Zyra. Again, congratulations. And at this time, I would like for Zyra's parents, I know Ms. Zavala is here and her family, if you could please stand. We are just as proud of Zyra as you are, and congratulations to each of you. I am honored to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2026, Jessica Rivera Hernandez, who will now address her classmates. Jessica will be attending the University of Texas at Austin, has earned her Associate of Arts degree at Austin Community College, has received the Austin ISD Latino Academic Achievement Award, is a member of the Eastside Early College High School National Honors Society, is a 4-year Avid Scholar, and is a 3-time AISD Trustee Award recipient. Again, Jessica Rivera Hernandez.
Good morning, parents, faculty, staff, and most importantly, the class of 2026. My name is Jessica Jasmine Rivera Hernandez, and I'm honored to stand before you as your valedictorian. We have gathered together to celebrate every single student's accomplishments in this room, each shaped by a unique experience that is worth recognizing. We have endured obstacles that have come along and have shaped our experience in high school, such as teacher shortages to a transition to a whole new administration. Although these I'm so nervous. Although these challenges were out of our control, it forced us to adapt in our education journey under these circumstances in unexpected ways. Unfortunately, it doesn't end here. It's just the beginning. Life continues to throw challenges that come our way. The only way to determine how we move forward is not by the weight of these obstacles, but by the strength of the character we have built while overcoming them. If there's anything our time in high school has proven, it's that we are capable of adjusting and facing whatever comes next. We are entering a world where political policies shift overnight and have an impact on everyone. Whether it would be racially, economically, or socially, all of this creates a sense of uncertainty. While the world outside of high school is inconsistent and unpredictable, we weren't the only ones who had to go through this. We wouldn't be here right now in our caps and gowns without the foundation of support of our parents, grandparents, siblings, and teachers and friends has given us. For me, that foundation is rooted in my parents' journey immigrating here from El Salvador. I would like to personally thank my mom, Gloria Hernandez, and my father, Agustín Rivera. Gracias, mami y papi, por todo lo que han hecho y lo sacrificado por mi bienestar. No puedo agradecerles lo suficiente por todo el apoyo que me han brindado. Los amo mucho, mami y papi. They came to the United States with a couple of dollars and an American dream. To them, the American dream was to promise a better life for my siblings and I. To me, it's the responsibility to continue making their sacrifices worth it. To my older siblings, Blanca, Maritza, Isabel, and Santos Rivera, thank you for setting the high standard of showing me what hard work looks like in college and in the workspace as well, and demonstrating how it can pay off. And to my younger sister, Yamilet Rivera, I hope that as I walk across the stage, I am setting the same standard for you. I want you to know that no dream is impossible to reach. I am doing this so you know that you can do it too. As we leave to this ceremony today, I would like you all to remember not only the good, but also the bad that taught you all resilience, responsibility, and courage to continue when the path seems unclear. So today, let's continue moving forward with confidence and keep chasing our dreams. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it.
Congratulations again. And congratulations again to our salutatorian and our valedictorian. At this time, I would like the parents to please stand, Ms. Gloria Hernandez and the Rivera Hernandez family. If you will please stand. We are just as proud of your scholar as we are. And congratulations to you. Students on the stage, you can join your classmates. It's almost that time. Superintendent Segura and the Austin ISD Board of Trustees, it is my honor to present the Eastside Early College High School class of 2026. Superintendent Segura, members of the Board of Trustees, and graduates, please stand. Please stand. Y'all want to graduate, right? To the members of the Board of Trustees and Superintendent Segura, by the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the Texas Education Agency, I proudly certify that these candidates have completed all requirements as specified by district policy and state law, and I recommend that they be awarded their diplomas and certificates. Students, you may be seated. Teachers, please direct the front rows to the stage.
Born.
Woo-hoo.
Absolutely. Christopher Acuna. Adaili Angelian Vargas. Siena Sara Marie Alpizar. John Anthony Alvarez. Adrian Amado. Julia Elizabeth Andrade. Ela Nevea Arocha. Reagan Allison Bean. Alex Javier Bernal Vega. Christo Demaine Williams Bryant.
Lee Jaden Quentin.
Annika Shinier Burns.
León Pedro Romeo.
Yanaiza Elena Cadena.
Lily Austin Lazari Marquilis.
Ofelia Maldonado presenting to her scholar Destiny Calderon.
López Ángel Gabriel.
Esteban Campos Rios.
López García Alberto.
Jaden Skull Carrizales.
López Urbina Arisbeidi.
J.D. Sanchez Castro.
Luna Cárdenas Charlie José.
Noah Ali Cavazos.
Luna Nicholas René.
Eleazar Domínguez Caranco.
Manzano Christopher Cecilio.
Leslie Rey Centena.
Martínez de León Destiny Michelle.
Ruben Andres Chavez.
Elsa Martínez presenting to her scholar Eliana Martínez.
Analicia Milagros Contreras Ortiz.
Martínez Pérez Jasmine.
Daniel Elliot Coronado Perales.
McDonald Naven.
Wilmer José Muñoz.
Mendoza Reina Eluney.
Cassandra Lee Costilla.
Mojica Hernández William Yahir.
Timur Kentuan Davis.
Morales Jonathan.
Casare Lisa Marie Diaz.
Murphy Shalaya Jonay.
Anali Mareni Enriquez Alvarado.
Mue Na Guy.
Harold José Espinal Fuentes.
Nickerson Marcus Arlanda.
Bianca Denise Estrada Alonso.
Alvina Marie Niño.
Stephanie Faz de la Rosa.
Exose Niomora.
Dana Arleth Frausto.
Ricardo Daniel Olvera.
D'Angelo Kane Frausto.
John Eric Angel Ortiz.
Jaden Moria Freeman.
Alexis Ortiz Torres.
David Garcia.
Kristen Perez presenting to her scholar Genesis Perez.
Catherine Garcia Gonzalez.
José Alejandro Puente.
Robinson Armando Garcia Gutierrez.
Leila Sky Belén Quiñones.
Oscar Garcia Jimenez.
Jolivet Quiroz Ledesma.
Dana Yvette Gomez.
Alexis Marie Ramírez.
Karen Yolani Gomez Sanchez.
Genesis Yasmín Ramírez Chávez.
Jalen Michael Gonzalez.
Darolín Vanessa Ramos Pérez.
Alessandro Gonzalez.
Maritza Nicole Rangel Telles.
Daniel Gonzalez.
Zoe Simón Recio Acosta.
Shania Aliciona Betty Grady.
Anita Rentería Casas.
Denasia Lene Green.
Raven Nicole Ríos.
Sincere Saray Green.
Jessica Yasmín Rivera Hernández.
Brian Levi Guifaro Manzanares.
Abigail Rodríguez Sánchez.
Evan Dominic Hamilton.
Eva Brienne Rodríguez.
Alicia Marche Hardeman.
Axali Romero Méndez.
Dakota Ali Harris.
José de Carmen Sánchez Ruiz.
Tierra Amor Harris. Berenice Hernández Hernández.
Jefferson Giovanni Rubio Perdomo.
Arturo Hernández Jr.
Violeta Sagún presenting to her scholar Harvey Steven Sagún.
Carlos Hernández Jr.
Alisa Marie Saldaña.
Bryant Ricardo Jimenez.
Jeremiah Ricardo Sánchez.
Nigel Kawhi Johnson.
Amanda Sanchez presenting to her scholar Mariah Sanchez.
Marcus Johnson Jr.
Savannah Itzel Santos.
Alana Dennis Jones.
Tristan Therese Schuller Sibley.
Varinel Cani Francois.
Monica Martinez presenting to her scholar Tristan Slutz. Diasha Bernays Smith. Elisha Isaiah Sosa. Milagros Soto López. Ruben James Sutherby. Anita Edward Taban. Renaja Desiree Thompson. Daisy Torres Domínguez. Raylin Margaret Villanueva. Emmett Jackson Villarreal. Marquise Isaiah Walton. T.J. White. Syra Laura Chanel Zavala. Laura María Zúñiga Villarreal.
Let's give them another round of applause. Okay, we are almost done. Let's close the ceremony with these last 4 steps. The class of 2026 will sing our school song together one last time. I will direct you, not now, to shift your tassels from right to left. I'll say celebrate, signal that it's time to toss your caps, and then, of course, we do our pomp and circumstance as the music cue and we follow out. So, again, join us one last time in singing the Eastside Early College High School alma mater song. You will find the words printed on the back of your program. I want to give a shout out to the Dobie Middle School band for participating with the Eastside Early College High School. Let's give them a round of applause. Dobie Middle School. All right, graduates. You now stand before us as graduates. Please shift your tassel from right to left. Celebrate. You can toss your cap if you want to. Celebrate. Celebrate. Parents and guests, please remain seated until our graduates exit the arena during the recessional. We would appreciate it if you could throw away your water bottles in the trash can on your way out. Graduates, please meet your family in the designated area between the arena and the baseball field. From there, you can access parking areas on Highway 290 and Jones Road. And now, pomp and circumstance as we go out in uniformed direction.
Gracias, familias. Favor de permanecer sentadas mientras los graduados salen de la arena. Y si pueden, por favor, bajar las botellas de agua para depositarlas en la basura al salir, se los agradecemos mucho. Gracias, felicidades.